Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory is to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel here in America, a.k.a. Babylon the Great, according to the scriptures, and scattered abroad throughout the planet Earth. I'm the brother Kanaga Bar, coming at y'all with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls God, in Jesus Christ. May this lesson be edifying, Lord willing. And shalom to the brother Benaiah out there in Dallas. Shalom to him and the rest of you brothers out there in Texas. All right, shalom to the hopeful elect, man, because, hey, we're in World War III. All right, and World War III is inevitable. All right, it's prophecy. All right, and this is the end-all, be-all. This is the last war to take place on the planet Earth. All right, after this, the kingdom of heaven will be established, and there will be no war anymore. And the nation of Israel will be on top forever, beginning with our Lord Yahweh Shai on down, through the power of the Heavenly Father Yahweh, man. All right, but yeah. This is the ultimate plague that's gonna come upon the earth, man. And we must, escape from these thermonuclear missiles, man. All right, as you can see, I took a screenshot of this photo that the brother posted on his page on YouTube. All right, and yeah, man, this is the end game right here, man. All right, we're at the end, And just thinking about, these stupid ass Christians, but concerning the rapture and shit like that, they was, really believing that they was going to get beamed up a couple days ago. They were selling their shit, right? You got these stupid chicks talking about putting on their best clothes to get beamed up into the chariots. And lo and behold, man, they never got delivered out of here. All right, because you people must understand that you've been lied to. All right, you've been bamboozled, and the scriptures speak about false prophets arising. All right, Yahweh Shai, prophesied that. You know what I'm saying? To his disciples, man, concerning his return to the earth, amongst other signs, man. And meanwhile, us that serving Yahweh Shai, how dare you, even attempt to think that, oh, I'm gonna get beamed up before them guys. When our apostles been toiling for years, man. Okay, on down. So we have every right to get the fuck out of here, not y'all. All right, because y'all wicked as all hell. Y'all don't believe in the scriptures. Y'all don't believe in Yahweh Shai, man. And this understanding isn't given to everybody. All right, so you wacky tacky Christians, like Apostle Gabar always say, y'all are completely, gone. All right, and y'all the ones y'all gonna get hit by these missiles, man. All right, y'all gonna see them chariots too. You see, and we gonna see who gets beamed up in that day, because we're the ones that's truly doing the work, man. We're the ones that truly believe in Yahweh Shai. We're the ones that can see the prophecies and give you the answers according to the scriptures. Like I was gonna say before, you got false prophets out there, and these wacky tacky Christians, which y'all bugged out as hell. All right, you're not reading the scriptures and you're not listening to the right men. All right, but like I said before, this is not for everybody. This is only for the children of Israel, beginning with the elect. Okay. Fucking bug outs really think that they gonna get delivered before we do. You people are out of your goddamn minds, man. All right? And at the end of the day, look, man, you're gonna partake in the second death. All right? Where, these thermonuclear missiles, all right, is gonna flood the earth with what? Fire. The first death was water during the time of Noah. All right? Same shit that these people were doing back then are doing it now. Okay? But this time, yeah, man, that fire is going to consume you people. Okay? And, us of the elect, this is what, we're looking to ultimately escape amongst the other, said perils that Yahweh Shema Shai is going to, bring to pass on the earth, man. All right, so these prophecies are, speaking and not lying according to Habakkuk 2 and 3. All right, we're definitely at the end. Okay, and to the elect out there, man, look, we're almost out of here, man. Just, continue to cleave until Yahweh Shema Shai, until the end. The scriptures say to constantly endure. All right, until the end, the same shall be saved, man. So these Christians are bugged the hell out, man. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what to believe in. And they're just completely through. The best thing for them is to get destroyed. All right? And a lot of them are going to they're going to partake, all right? And, getting melted away. As for us, we looking to escape these thermonuclear missiles, man. But I'm gonna read this, what the brother posted, and this was published September 25th, 2025. Today's date is September 26th, 2025, the hopeful year of our deliverance and destruction and judgment of Esau. All right, he got this from the brother Benaiah, got this from End Time Headlines, and it reads: U.S. Navy conducts 7,500-mile thermonuclear weapons test. All right, and these heathen nations ain't testing these thermonuclear missiles for no reason. All right, they're going to be used in this lifetime to bring World War III to pass. All right, the scriptures say that the Lord mustereth the host of the battle, Isaiah the 13th chapter. So it's Yahweh Shema Shai that's in control of all these things, man. And us, the men of the Lord, beginning with the apostles, elders, and brothers on down, and our affiliates, man. We've been telling you through the Spirit of the Lord that, World War III will come to pass. Okay? This, what it says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. All right, Revelation, the 11th chapter. All right? Got the situation with Russia and Ukraine, all right, Iran and Israel, the shit going on in the Gaza Strip. A lot of prophecies are, basically, it's like a domino effect, man. You know what I mean? But, everything is all coming together. For what? Yahweh Shai's return to the earth, man. Okay? So like I said before, these missiles ain't being tested for no reason, man. All right? Every heathen nation that has thermonuclear capability will shoot these missiles off. And shalom to the elder brother Gabar Yahweh out there in Hawaii. He was doing a live lesson, a couple years ago, and a nuclear missile alert went off. And everybody went to his damn page. You know what I'm saying? See? So we're in the time of, seeking the Lord while he may be found. All right? Calling upon Yahweh Shema Shai while he is near. All right? Isaiah 55 and 6. But this is only for the elect of the nation of Israel. All right? To receive this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in order to escape from the said perils, man. All right? From the plagues that Yahweh Shema Shai is going to unleash on the earth upon these people, the wicked. All right, beginning with these Edomites, 2/3 of Jake, and the rest of the heathen nations, man. All right. You know, that's why we must remain, in the strong tower. All right, which is Yahweh Shema Shai. Continue to abide under the shadow of the Almighty, which is, being submerged in these scriptures, man. Because, it says, "In wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and straight to salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure." Okay? Well, let me read this little paragraph right here. See, us that have this truth, man, we have obtained it, and thank Yahweh Shema Shai for that. Because this is the only way we're going to get out of here. All right? Is by applying the ways of Yahweh Shema Shai, rehearsing the righteous acts, getting our spirits right with Yahweh Shema Shai, constantly examine ourselves, all right? Showing charity to one another, man. And the list goes on and on and on. The things that Yahweh Shema Shai demands from us, man. All right? Of the elect of Israel. And what we're doing is great work. And the Lord sees that, man. He's not going to forget, okay? When all hell breaks loose, when the missiles fly off, man. We will be saved, man. Lord willing, okay? Because, we all have been warned, So us that's in this position, continue to take heed, man. I say that for myself as well. All right? There's no other way out but through Yahweh Shai, man. All right? So it says the U.S. Navy recently conducted a series of tests off the coast of Florida, launching multiple Trident II D5 ballistic missiles into the Atlantic Ocean. These unarmed demonstrations not only lit up the night skies visible as far as Puerto Rico, but also underscored the reliability of one of America's most critical defense assets, man. Russia got way better shit than y'all. But either way, all right, World War III is inevitable, man. Okay? And it's going to be an intercontinental war, man. You see? Concerning these arrows right here. Let me start off with, let me read Isaiah 34:16, because you people really don't read, man. And you don't follow the correct pastors. You don't follow the correct teachers, man, that the Lord set up on the earth. These false prophets that are in the churches, the Lord is not with them. All right, the Lord said that he don't dwell in the temple made with hands, man. We are the temple. Okay, all right. We are the lively stones. We're the church of Yahweh Shema Shai, man, and us prophesying the words of Yahweh Shema Shai. We're calling out to our people, all right, to come into the temple, to come into the ark, man, which is this truth. So you and your households can be saved. And this is only for the elect of the nation of Israel, man, of us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and to the Israelite foreigners out there, all right, that go back to the seed line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob according to their father. All right, you descend from so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans as well. You just look like the heathen, man. All right, but according to the seed line of your father, you're Israelites. All right, and if you have the eyes to see what's going on, all right, if you have the eyes to see who the true men of the Lord are, you have the ears to hear what the true men of the Lord are saying, all right, This is how about Shema Shah speaking to you. All right, through us, man. All right? Just hope and pray that, you make it out of here, man. All right, by, giving diligence to make your calling and election sure. That goes for all of us, man. Us brothers and sisters in the children, man. All right, of the elect of Israel. So yeah, I'm gonna kick it off with this. This is Isaiah 34:16. It says, "Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read," which is the KJV 1611 edition with the Apocrypha. And I'm gonna jump to that too. All right, concerning these thermonuclear missiles, which are, the sword, the ultimate sword of the Lord, the plague, the ultimate plague that's going to come upon this place, that's going to come upon these wicked ass people. The sword, man. All right, the ultimate sword. Okay, blessed is he that readeth, blessed is he that understands these scriptures, man. And Yahweh Shema Shah has to be supping with you. Other than that, you can't receive it. All right, because this is exclusively for the elect of the nation of Israel, man. Okay, that's who the Lord is going to save. All right, in his lifetime, man. All right, and these Christians had the nerve to think they was going to get delivered before the remnant. Meanwhile, y'all down here, wicked as all hell. Y'all don't know the Lord at all. For you to be talking about, yeah, we're going to get beamed up, and then your pastor telling you on a specific day, the Lord spoke to him, and, we're going to, the end of the world is going to happen on this day, this month, this year. Man, fuck that dude, man. All right? You all got played. And y'all a bunch of suckers, just like Apostle Tahar said in his latest lesson, man. You know what I'm saying? They all about money. They don't care about you. Okay? And you people never had faith to begin with. All right? But we're the ones that's giving you the true answers, man. And it's right here in the scriptures. But you gotta, you must be of the elect to receive this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. None of these shall fail. Talking about what? The prophecies, man. All right? And this third world's war will come to pass. This shit is heavy on the news, man. All right? It's being talked about on a regular. Okay? And these things must happen in order for us of the elect to enter into the kingdom, man. Great tribulation must come. That's why we must continue in the faith and exhort one another. All right? To remain steadfast in Yahweh Shema Shah, so we can make it the fuck out of here, man. We gonna be here too. When these missiles fly off, man. Some of us shall not see death. Some of us gonna see the missiles fly off, man. We gonna be hoping and praying that Yahweh Shema Shah and the angels deliver us in the ships, man. The righteous shall scarcely be saved, right? This is deadly serious, man. All right? None shall want her mate. Right, you can't compare no book to this book, man. What other book can show you or what other book prophesies about thermonuclear destruction, World War III? Okay? Concerning this lesson that I'm going into. No other book but the scriptures, man. So you can't get around Yahweh Shema Shah, you can't get around the men of the Lord, and you can't get around these prophecies, man. All right, they're happening in real time. All right, for my mouth it have commanded, in his spirit it had gathered them. Yeah, the elect is being gathered. All right, to be delivered, man, from these intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. This is 2nd Ezra 16. And I started 12. It says, the earth quaketh and the foundations thereof, the sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, and before the glory of his power. Talking about them thermonuclear missiles, man. Right? Let me get a quick precept. Because them thermonuclear missiles gonna shake the earth, man. Excuse me. This is Isaiah 24. And I'm going straight to the point. Isaiah 24 and 19. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again, man. So this is how America is going to go out, which is Babylon the Great, according to the scriptures, man. The land of confusion, Babal, the word Babylon in the Hebrew, okay? But them thermonuclear missiles is going to shake the earth up, man. That shows you that, you know, these scriptures are faithful and true, man. Yahweh Shem Shai don't lie, man. Never have, never will. Okay? So, you know, us men of the Lord, hey, before the foundation of the world, we were set up to tell you the truth, man. Before the destruction comes, we were set up to warn you. The spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets. How much more now? Reincarnation, man. All right? It's just for us of the elect, you know, we know what time it is. All right? We're in the time of Yahweh Shai's return to the earth. And he's not coming to meet us as a man. He's coming with great power and glory. He's coming through with them chariots, man. He's coming through with the angels. All right? To deliver the elect up out of America in the midst of, you know, all hell breaking loose. And deliver the rest of the elect throughout the earth, man. Okay? Simultaneously, you know, while the missiles are flying off. Okay? And them thermonuclear missiles are going to do damage, man. And a lot of y'all going to partake in the second death, man. Okay? 2/3 of our people, you heathen nations, man. But those that escape the thermonuclear destruction, you going right into slavery, man. Once we come back down with them new bodies. All right? And you're going to build up our kingdom. You're going to build up Yahweh Shai's kingdom. You're going to build up the kingdom of Yasha Allah, man. All right? Thus saith the Lord. But, yo, the missiles, yo, man. Yo, that's what we looking to escape. That's what we're looking to escape from, man. Ultimately, amongst other plagues, the RFID chip, famine, pestilences, you know, these people getting violent, you know, civil unrest, you know, sedition amongst men, martial law, you know, all that, man. Ultimately, the missiles, man. You know? We don't want no parts of that. That's why, you know, that's why we doing what we doing through the spirit, man. Because we truly fear the Lord. All right? We have faith that Yahweh Shem Shai is going to get us out of here, man. All right? Because the Lord promised us that. All right? So we expect that, man. You know? So we must what? Keep the hope alive, man. I was just watching the elder Micah Allah out there in Cali. Shalom to him and the rest of y'all brothers, man. I was watching his video early this morning. And the brother hit it home, man. You know, because our turn is coming. You know, to be on top forever, man. You know what I'm saying? My bad. Yeah, back in 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 13 now, man. It says, "For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss, where they began to be shot into the ends of the world." See? All right? So this third world war is inevitable, man. It will happen. They ain't testing these missiles for no reason. You know? Hey, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows, man. This damn devil is done. And the Lord is using this damn devil to, create these missiles to destroy himself. Isaiah 54:16. Go read that. All right? So this will be a global war. All right? Yeah, you're going to have, you're going to have a major war on land, but it's going to turn into what you see here in this photo, man. All right? Missiles flying off, man. And America will be taken out in 1 hour. Okay? That's how the Lord's going to sweep America off the face of the earth with these ICBM nuclear missiles. Intercontinental, okay? From one end of the earth to the other, man. So the scriptures don't lie. All right? Yeah, man, I can testify to that, man. Years ago when the Lord had me come out, into the to the audience on 34th and 7th, man. And I remember seeing the apostles and the brothers getting down, teaching the word, and one of the brothers was holding the sign up with the missiles on it, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember standing there looking at that sign, man. I'm looking at everybody else. Like, yo, we all here, bro. You know what I'm saying? What it said, America will be destroyed, by thermonuclear destruction. And they had basically a missile that had the acronyms USSR, man. Speaking about Russia, the bear, man. You know? You know what I mean? Hey, man, yo, you can't make this up, bro. I was saying, like, yo, I'm here, like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? How the fuck we gonna get out of that? Hey, we got a way out, man. And that's through Yahweh Shah, man. He is the way, the truth, and the life, man. No man can come to the Father but by me, through him. All right? There's no other way, man. And you must be a Hebrew Israelite of the elect, the first fruits. Those are the only ones that's going to get out of here, man. All right? And be a part of the great reset that's actually taking place, man. Not what Esau Edom got going on. All right? This nigga's kingdom is going to be destroyed, man. All right? After this, look, man, we're going to reign forever, even forever and ever, man. Yeah, the least of the flock is being drawn out. You know what I mean? And, hey, man, this third world war can't come any quicker. We just waiting for the implementation of the MOTB to be made mandatory, man. And most definitely, that's when things gonna, accelerate. All right, the prophecies are going to speed up, most definitely, man. But yeah, America's on its way out. All right, other lands will be destroyed too. The land of Israel must be hit. You know what I'm saying? That land is defiled like a motherfucker. You know? But yeah. As for Babylon the Great, which is America, from LA to New York, man, wiped out. Okay? 200,000, man. And it's well deserved. This place is wicked as hell. Okay? In the blood of the children of Israel, yo, man, E is going to answer for that, okay? And you E's are the new N's, man, all right? Y'all through. You bugged out niggas, y'all got to go too. Y'all going to get caught up in that thermonuclear destruction, man. And you heathen nations as well. But as for us, we looking to get caught up in the clouds, man. All right? Which represents what? The chariots. Let me read 11. Yeah, Revelation 11. And in verse 12, it says, "And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up into heaven in a cloud, and the enemies beheld them." Yeah, the elect getting beamed up. You wacky tacky Christians are bugged out, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are completely gone. Only the Lord, Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, knows it. When this place is gonna be taken out, man. He just gave Yahweh Shah, the order to give the elect, the signs, man, to pay attention to. All right. So we can know what time we living in. We're in the time of being delivered. All right, and these wicked ass people, all right, getting destroyed. That's the time we living in, man. You see? So while, Lord willing, we are the elect, while they watch us get beamed up, right? It says, "In the same hour there was a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell, and the earthquake was slain of men 7,000, which is going to what? Completion. And the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the God, Yahweh Shem Shah of heaven, man." And we're going to be praising Yahweh Shem Shah, man. Because that's the only way we're going to escape from these said perils, man. All right? That's the only way we're going to escape the ultimate plague that's going to come upon the earth. Okay? All right? I show you that the missiles going to shake the whole earth up, man. And they're going to do major damage, man. So in the midst of that, the elect is going to get beamed up. I quoted 1 Peter, the 4th chapter, man, and of the righteous scarcely being saved. It says the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to Yahweh Shem Shah. Well, that represents the remnant, the elect of Israel, getting delivered, man. All right. See, so at the end of the day, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. We're at the end of this thing, man. The end is manifest. All right? Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and will not tarry. Prophecies ain't tarrying, man. Look. about to go down out here, man. The second woe was past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. That's right. You know, we're in them times, man. Basically, the time of judgment, and that's the ultimate judgment. Judgment that's going to come upon the earth, man. Those ICBM nuclear missiles being shot off by these heathen nations that have nuclear capability, man. All right. So you know, hey, you can't make this up, man. Because all the prophets had the same vision, man. See? And they was moved in the spirit to jot these prophecies down. And, you know, during the time period that they were living in, they ain't fully understand. But this time period now, hey, we get it because we're them same men coming back. All right, that follow Yahweh Shai in the regeneration, man. This is why we're able to measure the time diligently in itself, according to 2nd Ezra 9:1. All right? When thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, it's reincarnation. All right? Then shalt thou understand that the Most High shall begin to visit the world which he made. Okay? So you can't make this shit up, man. All right? And this will be the last one. This is Revelation 21:7, and I'll end it at verse 8. I didn't want to make this too long, but that's the spirit. So, let me see something, man. Damn, son. So it says, he that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son. All right, the elect of the nation of Israel, man. All right, beginning with the men, man. The Lord said, what? He that overcometh and keepeth my works until the end, to him will I give power over the nations, man. All right, Revelation 2 and 26. That's why it says in the 25th verse to hold fast. Fast meaning to what? Basically hold tight, okay? Hold tight to which we have, which is this knowledge, man. Until Yahweh Shah comes, man. You know, he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. You know? So it's just all about teaching at the end of the day, because we're faith-based Israelites, and we hoping and praying that Yahweh Shah, you know, and the angels deliver us, man, through the power of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. Because we're the only ones that's truly doing the work. Okay? You know? Right? Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy possession in the uttermost parts of the earth. Oh, I'm sorry. I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance in the uttermost part of the earth for thy possession, man. Psalms 2 and 8, Salakia. Yeah, man. So we look, our turn is basically here. You know, just let's continue to push through all the way. All right, and stay prayed up, man. You know. But the fearful and unbelieving, and the abominable, and murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers, and idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. So all you wicked ass people down here that's in the spirit, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, you ain't making it out of here, man. You know? And all these, the reason why, you know, hey, all this judgment is coming down the pipeline is because of what you did to the children of Israel, man. Beginning with you Edomites and the rest of you heathen nations, man. The two-thirds of Israel, they're through. But they'll be back in the kingdom in their right mind. And we gonna all be righteous in the kingdom. We all gonna rule. But this is how it must go down. All right? You see? And them ICBM missiles, all right, represents the second death, man. This is how, you know, the earth will be flooded with fire, man. You see? And the only way you getting out of here is in the real bunkers, man, the chariots, man, of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know these heathen nations got their bunkers and shit. Jake, you gone. You don't got shit. You know? We showing you the truth, but you know, hey, as the scripture says, the election have obtained it and the rest were blinded, man. Because you're preordained to be destroyed on this side, man. You know? Let the multitude perish that was born in vain, but let my grape be kept. All right? Which is the remnant of the nation of Israel, man. You sour grapes, you 2/3 niggas got to go. All right? And you're going to partake in this in the second death, man. Which will be with what? Fire and brimstone. These ICBM nuclear missiles that these heathen nations are going to shoot off. All right? So we're in World War III, man. All right? It's inevitable, and it will come to pass, man. All right? One more. Real quick pre. Yo, what the fuck, man? Ezekiel 33 and 33. And I'm going to end it with this. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. The prophecies, especially this, man. Amongst other prophecies, man. All right? And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. And then shall they know that a prophet had been among them, man. All right? So y'all best to take heed to what we're saying, man. These false pastors you're listening to, all right, they're deceiving you just to get money. We ain't here for your money, man. We're here to freely give you this truth, man, because we freely received it, all right? But we understand that this is only for the elect of the nation of Israel. This is not for everybody, man, okay? The Lord is not coming back to save everybody. He's coming to save the nation of Israel from their sins, man, which is us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans getting beamed up into them ships, them chariots, the clouds, all right, to escape from the thermonuclear missiles. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, man? You must be into these scriptures, man. What the fuck, man? And you must be of the elect to escape. Other than that, you ain't making it out of here. See? So at the end of the day, fear the Lord. All right? And their names are Yahweh, right? Why Yahweh Shai, man? So-called black entities, man. And Yahweh Shai is coming. All right? With the angels, man. You know? They coming to get us out of here, and they coming to fuck you people up. All right? So, after this, hey, man, life, everlasting life, man. Everlasting life, man. All right? So let's continue to fight the good fight of faith, man. All right? Until the end. You know, we will be greatly rewarded. Believe that. So I'm going to end it there, Lord willing. I hope and pray this was edifying to the elect of Israel. All praises, honor, and glory is to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Yo, I can't wait to throw this shit away, man. Anyway, shalom.